Welcome back to my channel Smart Learning, where learning is made simple. In today's video, we are going to discuss in detail about the table 8 and about the smart tricks that can be adapted for easy learning of the table 8. Let's first see how the table 8 needs to be read. 1 8s are 8, 2 8s are 16, 3 8s are 24, 4 8s are 32, 5 8s are 40, 6 8s are 48, 7 8s are 56, 8 8s are 64, 9 8s are 72, and 10 8s are 80. It is important that the kids are able to read the table properly. Once the kids are able to read the table properly, then the next step is to make them understand what each of the row mean. I do this for every table I teach for the kids to be clear of what they are learning and why they are learning. Let's consider the sixth row where 6 is being multiplied by 8. This means that there are 6 groups with 8 items in each of the group. So when we need to find the total number of items in these groups, we perform multiplication to obtain the result of 6 into 8, which is 48. So once you explain all these concepts to the kids, the next step is to make them observe the pattern that we obtain in the results of the table 8. It is very simple for the kids to write the table 8 sequentially because the pattern obtained in the results of table 8 is in such a way that it is very simple for the kids to keep in memory and write the table 8 sequentially. By using this trick, you can write the table 8 sequentially very easily. If you look at the tens digit, they are nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when you observe the ones digit, you need to start from 8 and count backwards by skip counting in 2s. So 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Or you can start from the tens digit 4 and write as 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Whichever way is easier for you, you can follow it. Similarly, you need to write the same pattern here also. You can either skip count by 2 in backward direction and write as 86420, or if you feel that difficult, then you can start from the tens digit 8 and start numbering as 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Once you fill in all the numbers, you find that you have obtained the results of the table 8. You can either write like this or you can use even a tabular column to obtain the result. You need to first write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the next row, you need to start from 4 and write 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then when you skip count by 2, you start from your right as 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 for both the rows to obtain the answer of the table 8. These tricks can be applied only to write the table sequentially. Our main aim is to make the kids memorize the table 8, for which I will provide various tricks which can be used for the easy learning of table 8. If you are my regular follower, you would be knowing that I have shared various videos for the learning of tables from 1 to 7 and tables 9 to 11 already. So, while learning the table 8, the only new row that the child needs to learn is the row 8, where 8 is being multiplied by 8. Though the other rows are familiar for the kids, in this video I will explain each of the row of table 8 and the trick to be followed to memorize the table 8, so that the kids will have a clear understanding of learning the whole table easily. Let's see the first row where 1 is being multiplied by 8. Since we've already learned the table 1, we can use the trick that we use for learning the table 1, where any number multiplied by 1 gives the same number as a result. So since here 1 is being multiplied by 8, the result of 1 into 8 is nothing but 8. Let's see the next row where 2 is being multiplied by 8. Since we've already learned the table 2, this is the 8th row of table 2. You can just skip count by 2 8 times to obtain the result 16, or you can use the other shortcut that I have explained while teaching the table 2, where we have split the table 2 into 2 parts. Therefore, 2 into 8 becomes the third row of the second part of table 2. Therefore, you need to just prefix 6 by 1 to obtain the result 16. Let's move to the next row where 3 is being multiplied by 8. I have already explained about this concept while teaching the table 3. So when you see 3 being multiplied by 8, you need to just remember the concept of just before and after. Therefore, the numbers before and after 3 are 2 and 4. Therefore, the result of 3 into 8 or 8 into 3 is nothing but 24. Let's move to the next row where 4 is being multiplied by 8. Again, I have explained about this concept while teaching the table 4. When you see 4 being multiplied by 8 or 8 being multiplied by 4, the concept that needs to come to the mind is backward counting. So when you count backward from 4, the numbers are 3 and 2, therefore 4 into 8 or 8 into 4 is nothing but 32. Let's move to the next row where 5 is being multiplied by 8. Having learned the table 5 already, this is the 8th row of table 5, therefore you need to just skip count to obtain the result 40, or you can use the other shortcut, which is nothing but when any even number is multiplied by 5, the result ends with 0 and half of the number becomes the tens digit of the result. Now let's see this row where 6 is being multiplied by 8. Having learned the table 6 already, we know that 6 when being multiplied by an even number, the result ends with the same number with which 6 is being multiplied and half of the number becomes the tens digit of the final result. Or you can use the finger trick where you put up all your fingers and start numbering from the baby finger, and when you reach your thumb, you number the thumb as 10. And then you need to rotate your hand to touch the fingers that has been numbered 6 and 8 on your left and right hand respectively, and find the number of fingers that are between these fingers including the fingers that has been touched to obtain the result 4 here. And then you need to find the number of fingers that are on either side of the fingers that has been touched and multiply them to obtain the result, which becomes the ones digit of the result. Therefore, when you club these both numbers, you obtain the final result of 6 into 8, which is nothing but 48. Let's move to the next row where 7 is being multiplied by 8. There is a simple trick to remember this particular row of table 8. The numbers before 7 and 8 are nothing but 5 and 6. Therefore, if you just remember the concept of just before, you can easily remember this row 7 into 8, which is nothing but 56. Or you can use the finger trick again where you need to follow the similar procedure that I have explained for the row 6. Here you need to touch the fingers that has been numbered 7 and 8 on the left and right hand respectively, and then count the number of fingers between these fingers including the fingers that has been touched to obtain the result 5, which becomes the tens digit of the result, and then find the number of fingers that are on either side of the fingers that has been touched and multiply the numbers to obtain the ones digit of the result 6. So when you club these both, you obtain the result of 7 into 8, which is nothing but 56. Let's move to the next row where 8 needs to be multiplied by 8. You can use the finger trick that we have used for the previous two rows. You need to put up all your fingers and rotate your hand to touch the fingers that has been numbered 8 on both hands and count the number of fingers in between those fingers including the fingers that has been touched to obtain 6, and then find the number of fingers that are on the either side of the fingers that has been touched and multiply those numbers to obtain 4. So when you club these both, you obtain the result of 8 into 8, which is 64. Or you can use this rhyming sentence, 8 into 8 fell on the floor, when it is up it is 64, which when being repeated by the kids for 3 to 4 times, they will never forget what 8 into 8 is. Now let's move to the next row where 9 needs to be multiplied by 8. To multiply numbers from 1 to 9 by 9, you need to just reduce the number with which 9 is being multiplied by 1 and find the number that when added to the result obtained equals 9 to obtain the tens and ones digit of the result. So here, since 9 is being multiplied by 8, you will have to reduce 8 by 1 to obtain 7, and then you need to find the number that when added to 7 equals 9, which can be found by taking away 7 from 9, which is nothing but 2, therefore 9 8s is 72. Or you can just use the finger trick where you need to bend your 8th finger and count the number of fingers on either side to obtain the ones and tens digit of the result. So when you bend your 8th finger, you will have 7 fingers towards your left and 2 fingers towards your right. Therefore, 9 8s is 72. Now let's move to the next row where 10 needs to be multiplied by 8. Since we've learned the table 10 already, you can just use the trick that we have learned for the learning of table 10, where any number multiplied by 10 will give the same number followed by a 0 as the result. So since here 10 is being multiplied by 8, you need to just add a 0 to 8 to obtain 80, which becomes the result of 10 into 8. So these are the 10 rows of table 8. If you are my regular follower, by now your kids will be familiar up to table 7 and also the tables 9, 10 and 11. So when they learn the table 8, they will have to learn only the 8th row of table 8, which is new to them. So other rows are just a recap of what they have learnt already. I hope this video would have been useful for the kids for easy learning of table 8 and also useful for the parents for having a easy approach towards the teaching of the table 8 to your kids. Now let us see the learning outcome. By the end of this video, kids should be able to recite table 8. They should be able to write the table 8 sequentially by using the patterns explained in the video. They should also be able to answer instantly when any number from 1 to 10 is multiplied by 8 by using the tricks and tips explained in the video. If you have found something useful in this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Smart Learning, and also click the bell icon to get notifications about my upcoming videos.